How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. This time we'll be diving back in to the Adrenalyn XL Premier League 2023 collection from Panini, where, as you can see, we will be opening 3 classic tins for the collection. Now, we have already opened the yellow one, so before us we have the blue, pink and green to finish off the collection. So in each of these we will get 1 golden baller, we'll get an exclusive limited edition, 1 online coin card, and we will get 10 packs as well. So we are less than 100 cards away from completing the collection. We will definitely get 3 of them in here because 3 of them are the exclusive limited editions for here. Hopefully we can get some variation in the golden ballers and we can start ticking stuff off the checklist that we still need. So without further ado, I'll move these to the side and we'll just get cracked into the first box here. So if you want to see the video with the other box, I'll pop a wee iCard in the corner up there. We opened the yellow, the yellow tin, so you can see that being opened. There is a playlist with every collection, every opening, sorry, on this collection that we have. So we'll dive into the actual packs first of all. We'll move the coin card and the limited edition to one side. I'll move them out of the way before I knock them on the floor. So here we go, we'll get cracked in, ready for the blue openings. Hopefully, as I say, we can get some needs ticked off the list. There is the first code for anyone that wishes to use that. And we start off with Tariq Lamptey of Brighton and Hove Albion. We have the Chelsea lineup. We have John Stones, Kyle Walker-Peters, the West End badge, and we have a super stopper for Bryce Samba. You only need 1 super stopper. I can't remember. I don't think it's Bryce Samba. I think it might be Jordan Pickford is the only super stopper that we still need. There is the code there for anyone that wishes to use it. And we start off with Joe Matip. We then have Jared Bowen, Jordan Henderson, Issa Diop. We've got an Adrenaline Rush Brian Mbeumo, a world class Johan Visa, and we have a midfield masterclass for Dejan Kulusevski. As one of the packs falls to the floor, there is the next code. We start off with Harrison Reed on this one. We then have Lucas Moura. We have Ibrahima Diallo, Vitaly Janelt. We have a Leander Dendoncker midfield master, and we have Alan Saint-Maximin for Newcastle. So I am seeing some needs here, so this is very good for the collection. There is the code again for anyone that wishes to use it. We then have Nicola Pepe for the Arsenal, Rodrigo for Leeds, Joe Willock for Newcastle. We've got Albert Lokonga, defensive steel Tyrone Mings, and we finish off with a Titan in the form of Hugo Lloris. So this is looking good. I'm quietly confident we're going to get a big chunk ticked off this as well. So there's the next code. And then we start off with the Brentford team there. Rodrigo Bentancur, we get Davinson Sanchez, Romelu Lukaku, we've got a diamond in the form of Phil Foden, and then we've got a Martin Dubravka super stopper. Again, getting a lot of super stoppers, getting a lot of goalkeepers. We need that Jordan Pickford super stopper as far as I believe. There is the next code for anyone that wishes to use that there. We have, start off with a defensive steal in Eric Dyer, so it's a 3 insert pack here. We get Nathan Redmond, Ben Davis, we've got Marek Rodak for Fulham. We have got the Bournemouth badge there, and we have the Richarlison fire card. That might be a need for the collection. I can't really remember. I think it is actually, because we've finished all the ice. We do still need the fire to be complete there. There is another code. So we next have Ederson. We then have Ollie Watkins, Gabriel Martinelli. We've got Ivan Cavaliero. We have a world class player, Emil Højbjerg, And we have a Bruno Guimaraes leader card there for Newcastle. So we've got 2 more packs after this one, which starts off with the code as ever. There, if I can get it into shot, that would be helpful. Oh, and I just try not to knock everything over as I go. So we start off with Gabriel for the Arsenal. We have then Dele Alli for Everton. Raul Jimenez for Wolves. Marvelous Nakamba for Aston Villa. We've got Tariq Lamptey, Electric Pace. Adrenalyn Ross, Brian Mbuemo. And we finish off with the Liverpool badge. So second to last pack from the blue tin here, which as ever starts off with the code for anyone that wishes to use it. We have Adam Webster starting off there. Then we have Anthony Knocker. We've got Scott McTominay for Manchester United. Diego Llorente for Leeds. We have a top finisher in the form of Ivan Toney. Maybe should have gone to the World Cup. Controversial omission there. And we finish off with super stopper Ilan Meslier. Again, all the super stoppers coming through. No Jordan Pickford. But never mind, because we're getting some other needs for the collection. And there is a code for anyone that wishes to use that there. As I try and get the cards correctly. So there's Alex Telles for United. Dan James for the other United, Leeds United. Riedewald for Crystal Palace. Then we have Vitaly Mikalenko, defensive steel. Lewis Dunk, Titan. And Calvin Phillips, midfield master in his old Leeds kit. So, comes now to the all important things. There is the online coin card. Again, there is a code for anyone that wants to use that. So our guaranteed limited edition for the blue tin is the Brentford striker. We did mention him a minute ago. Controversial omission from the World Cup squad. It is, of course, Ivan Toney. So there is the big man there. Lovely looking card there. And we have got a guaranteed golden baller as well. Who's it going to be? We have got a Manchester City midfielder. It is Jack Grealish. So we have got Jack Grealish golden baller in the collection, I believe. I could be wrong there. But Jack Grealish is the golden baller that we pull out. So Jack Grealish and Ivan Toney going to take centre stage there for their tin. I'll just move these away. Put them on the floor just now. So we move on now. We'll go to the pink tin. Which hopefully will be as successful as the blue one. I'm struggling to get it open. So there is our card, our golden baller already out. I will focus on the packs straight away once again. I'll just move all this to one side. So 10 more packs over. So we'll open 30 packs altogether on this one. So we'll get a good amount of cards for the collection. Hopefully, as I say, they'll tick off some of the needs there. So there is the code again for anyone that wishes to use that. So we start off with Shane Duffy, Mohamed Salisu for Southampton. We'll get Ezri Konsa, Kieran Trippier. We have an ice in the form of Thiago Alcantara and an electric pace Patson Daka. So, as I say, going well here. So there is the code again for anyone that wants to use it. So we have Scott McKenna is the first card out for Forest. Then we have Chris Wood. We've got Ibrahima Konate, Declan Rice. We have a midfield master in Dejan Kulusevski and a world-class Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I must say, the Kulusevski card I seem to get an awful lot. I think that's maybe the insert that I have seen the most in this whole collection. So there is the code again for anyone that wants to use that. We then start off with Cafu for Forest. We've got the Everton lineup. We've got Pontus Jansson. We've got Vladimir Kufal. Midfield master Leander Dendonka, and we finish off with the defensive steel Christian Norgard for Brentford. Here we continue on with another code there for anyone that wants to use that. We then have, start off with Fabinho. We've got Musa Genepo, Frank Onyeka for Brentford. We have the Villa badge, Martin Dubravka super stopper, and a top finisher. And what a top finisher he is. It is, of course, the one and only Erling Haaland. Going to be scary when the Premier League restarts, because he's had all this time off, not playing the World Cup against some of the defenders who have. It's going to be quite frightening. A fresh Erling Haaland as I give out the code there. So we have Shane Duffy once again, Salisu again. We've got Harry Maguire for Manchester United, Martin Odegaard for Arsenal. We've got a fire Richarlison and an electric pace Kyle Walker. So we are. This is the halfway mark for all the packs, because this is the sixth pack of the second tin. So we're at the halfway stage here. There's like another code for anyone that wants that. So we start with Ryan Yates for Forest. We've got Philip Billing, Kieran Tierney for Arsenal, Martin Dubravka for Newcastle. We've got the Leicester City badge, and we've got a leader, Bruno Guimaraes. So, into the next pack here we go. There is the code for anyone that wants to use that there. And we start off with Lucas Fabianski for West Ham. We've got Harvey Barnes. We've got the Bournemouth lineup. Jacob Ramsey for Aston Villa there. We've got Elan Melia, super stopper, and world-class Jordan Henderson. So, third to last pack before we crack on to the Golden Baller and the limited edition. There is the code there for anyone that wants it. We then start off with Nathan Redmond for Southampton, Tino Livramento, also Southampton, James Justin for Leicester. We've got a Titan in the form of Lewis Dunk, Calvin Phillips midfield master, and a world-class Luca Digne for Aston Villa. And there's the code for pack number 9 on this one, which starts off with Cafu for Forest. We've got the Everton lineup. We've got Luke Ayling for Leeds, Ivan Toney for Brentford, Phil Foden Diamond, and we finish off with a defensive steel, Eric Dyer. And the final pack of this tin that I am struggling to open starts off with the code, of course, for anyone that wants it. We then have the City goalkeeper Ederson. We've got Jorginho of Chelsea. We've got Arsenal's Granit Xhaka. We have got the Wolves badge, and we've got Alex McCarthy, super stopper, and Mohamed Salah, top finisher. So there we go. That's all the packs opened in the pink tin. There is the online coin card code there. Easy for me to say. The limited edition for this one is a Southampton defender. It is Jan Bednarak. So there we have Mr. Bednarak there, the exclusive limited edition to the pink tin, the pink classic tin. And the golden ball that we have is a left winger. He belongs to Manchester City. It is Jack Grealish once again. So there we go. So we definitely have Jack Grealish now in the collection. We've got him twice. That's pretty rotten luck there. However, we continue, because we have one more classic tin to open. We have the green classic tin to open, which will give us another opportunity for another golden baller. So hopefully we'll get a bit of variation. Hopefully we'll get one that we've not already got also, which would be quite nice. I think we've got 4 already. Yes, I believe so. So I think we might have Grealish already. We've definitely got Emil Smith-Rowe, Jadon Sancho, and Heung-min Son. So there's still 4 golden balls and the invincible still to get. So there is time. And we've got 8-10 more packs here to tick off to get some more needs in the collection, which starts off with this pack number 1, which starts off with a code again for anyone that wishes to use that. We then start off with Rodrigo for Leeds United. We've got the Brentford lineup. We've got Reece James, Ryan Sessegnon. We've got the Liverpool badge, and we finish off with electric pace Alan Saint-Maximin. So here we go. Code number 2 on there, which I'm now just throwing on the floor. You might be able to hear that. I'm just throwing them all on the floor now, tidy up after. The excitement of trying to complete this collection is getting too much for me. I've got no time for tidying. So we start off with Rodrigo Bentancur. We then have Bournemouth's David Brooks, Luke Ayling for Leeds. We have Ivan Toney. We've got a leader in the form of Dominic Solanke, and we finish off with Tyrone Mings' defensive steal. Code number 3 for the green classic tin is there, where we start, the pack starts with the Southampton team. Sergi Canos for Brentford. We've got Jorginho, Granit Xhaka, we've got Lewis Dunk Titan, and we've got a midfield master, Philip Billing. There we go. Here we go, pack number 4. There is a code for anyone that wishes to use that there. Which we have Ezri Konsa, we've got Kieran Trippier, Chris Mepham, we've got Johnny Evans, we have got a defensive steal, Eric Dyer, and look at that, a Brucey bonus, golden baller. It is Emil Smith Rowe, one of the golden balls we've already got, but it's always nice to see a golden baller come out of just a general pack. So there we go, another golden baller. I mean, it's good because for future swaps, it's good here that it can complete the collection for some golden balls that we don't have. So people won't feel shortchanged when I'm trying to offload a stack of base cards for one, or I wouldn't even need to be embarrassed to try and offload a stack of base cards for one golden baller. I don't think, might not be a lot of people that would take that one. So here is Thiago Alcantara, which starts off that pack. We've got Raheem Sterling, we have got Willie Boley, the Fulham badge, we have a fire in the form of Gabriel Martinelli, and a world-class Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. So, wasn't expecting the wee golden baller, cheeky golden baller in that last pack there. So there is the code for anyone that wishes to use it. And we start off with Joe Worrell for Forest, Timothy Castagna for Leicester, Ruben Diaz, we've got Alex McCarthy, Adrenalyn Rush, Brian Mbeumo, and a Titan in the form of Joe Linton, Newcastle star, field striker turned absolute worldy box-to-box midfielder. Eddie Howe did a wonderful job on that one. There's the code for anyone that wishes to use it. The next pack starts off with Andy Robertson. We then have Mikel Antonio, Christopher Ayer, we've got Craig Dawson for West Ham, we have a super stopper in the form of Robert Sanchez, and we have Aston Villa's crest there. So 3 more packs still to go before we get the golden baller and the limited edition. There is the code for anyone that wishes to use that there, and we will stop messing about with the cards, which starts off with Aaron Cresswell. We then have Mohamed El Yunusi, Shandon Baptiste, we have a diamond Phil Foden, a fire Said Ben Rama, and an electric pace Tariq Lamptey. So there is the code again for anyone that wants to use that. And the pack itself starts off with Yuri Tielemans, we've got Max Kilman, Raphael Varane for United, we've got Emil Smith Rowe's base card, we have got the Arsenal crest there, and we finish off with a top finisher, Ivan Toney. So this is the last pack that we've got here. I'm sad to say that this will be the last one that we open, but there is the code for anyone that wishes to use it. Not the last one we open on the channel, obviously, just the last one that we'll open today in this video. So there's Danny Ings, we've got Elan Meslier, Christian Romero, we've got an Adrenalyn Rush Brian Mbeumo, a midfield master in the form of Martin Odegaard, and we finish off with a diamond Luke Thomas there for Leicester City. So the last 3 cards that we have here is the online coin card there with a code for anyone that wants to use that. We then have the guaranteed limited edition, a Chelsea midfielder. It is, of course, the one and only Mason Mount is our limited edition there. So these limited editions are, I think I've said it before in a few videos, these limited editions are absolutely cracking. So here we go, the golden baller in this one. It is, you can see it there, it is a right winger slash left winger. They play for Manchester United. I think I know who this is going to be. It is Jadon Sancho. So Jadon Sancho, they're definitely one we've got. We got that in a mega multi-pack tin opening. So not very successful regards to the golden ballers. We've pulled 4, 3 guaranteed, 1 Brucey bonus, 1 there, 4 golden ballers, and not 1 need for the collection. However, I am very confident that we will we have chopped down a lot of needs elsewhere in the collection after the golden ballers. So always pleased to see the number remaining come down, see all those empty, see the empty sleeves, the sleeve pockets come down. Yeah, so can't be too disappointed in that. If you want to see more from the Adrenalyn XL collection, please consider subscribing to the channel. It would be greatly appreciated. And if you were to like the video as well, it does help out the channel a great deal also. But all that remains to be said for this video is thank you all so very much for watching to this point. Happy collecting, and I'll see you in the next video.